People always ask me how, or more importantly, why I became a Wild West performer. When I was a kid, my favorite thing to do was to go outside with my hat, my boots, and pretend to be a cowboy. I wanted to be like the heroes in the movies who had their special skill. And when I saw trick roping for the first time when I was 8 years old, I was inspired to learn. But it really all started when I was 12 years old, when I joined a Will Rogers trick roping group in Tucson. They'd bring in a professional trick roper named Forrest Hobbs to teach us kids the tricks of the trade. He was a great friend, mentor, and inspiration for me. The highlight for me while being in the group is when we went to the National Wild West Arts Convention. I didn't know that there was this whole world of Wild West performers, and these guys were amazing. I thought that a cowboy who could rope, whip, and handle a pistol was the ultimate Wild West performer. So what did I do? I bought myself an 8-foot bullwhip, a replica 6-shooter, and started to teach myself how to use them, which is every mother's worst nightmare. I'd practice for hours in my parents' backyard, and after a couple years of being in the trick roping group, I knew it was time to go my own way. Now, we would always pass by this western town called Trail Dust Town in Tucson. As we were driving by, I told my mom, I want to do my tricks there. So I decided one day to approach them. I told them about the different tricks I could do. I got my first job. This is the spot where I did my first show. I was 14 years old with braces. Before this, I was only used to doing a demonstration with a group of other kids. Now, it was all eyes on me. I did hundreds of shows on the street, and it's where I really started to grow as a performer. At 15 years old, I decided it was time to go to the national convention in Las Vegas, but this time to compete. And I won nothing. I kept practicing. A year goes by and I decide to go back to the national convention. And this time I was lucky enough to win 5 Wild West Arts Awards. People thought this was a phase I was going through, doing Wild West shows, until I was 18, 19, still performing. And I loved every second of it. Before I know it, I'm 21 years old, getting married to my beautiful wife. At 22 years old, my daughter's born. And just when I think things are gonna slow down a little bit, I get a call from Cirque du Soleil, and I get cast in their new show, Viva Elvis. After 3 years and over 1,400 shows and the birth of my little boy, it was time to move back to Tucson. And I was eager to get the Loop Rawlins show going once again. I was back, and I started to get some incredible opportunities that I never thought were possible. To this day, I continue to perform so that audiences can get that same excitement that I got when I was a kid, watching the Wild West.